Hi everyone, Michelle Avery Murphy, student teacher, chief Groovy officer, and I want to talk about time. That is something that we all got a lot more of during the pandemic, or at least most of us got a lot more of it during the pandemic. I think even the people that had to work during the pandemic got more of it because there wasn't traffic and things like that to deal with. Anyhow, what I noticed is not just previous to the pandemic, but there was a point in time in my business when I was doing so many things and things were going really, really well that I was always hustling. I mean, working. And one of the things that I used to say to my client is, I am running like a Dickens. I'm chasing the back end of something. I see it up there. It's kind of in my purview, but I'm getting closer to catching it. And I was doing a lot of things. The fact of the matter is, I am still doing a lot of things. But for whatever reason, I feel like I have all the time in the world, most of the time. And I think what's mostly changed is my perception. And what's mostly changed is my priorities. So before I talk a little bit more as a teacher, so to speak, about time, let me just go there right now. So I decided to look up before I put the video on what actually is time. And I got the Wikipedia thing, and time is the continued sequence of existence and events that occurs in an apparently irreversible succession from the past through the present and into the future. Throughout history, time has been an important subject of study in religion, philosophy, and science. Then what I really found interesting is a friend of mine shared with me when I was going to Peru that the Inca had a different perception of time. And apparently to the Inca, and this was on the Inca Masters of Clouds Foundation on the BBC, what they presented was a totally different concept of space and time. And apparently to them, the past, present, and future are all running parallel to one another, meaning that the past and the future can both affect what is happening now in the present moment. So I go back to, I really think that time is a perception, and how we perceive it tells us if we have lots of it or if it's a commodity that is scarce. I tend to think of it as a commodity that there's an abundance of these days, and I'm hoping that you have similar thoughts. Be groovy, everyone.